Alright fans, we have come to the conclusion of Hour 2, and there's a brief intermission before Hour 3 so that the arena can be prepared for the Hell in a Cell match between Jody Dvorak and Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote, and the fans are all on edge for this one. And we thought we'd provide you with a little bit of background on this year-long feud between Jody Dvorak and Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote, produced by Christy Ogilvie. Fans, welcome back to tonight's Snarl from Nashville, and here she is, the Memphis Millionaires for 2024, Jody Dvorak, and would you believe it, accompanied by the $1 Million Mad Ted DiBiase.
I still can't believe Jody freaking Dvorak draws last in the Battle Royal and wins it all.
And I suppose by now every RWL fan in the whole world has heard that little Jody, the little broken doll that nobody wanted, is somebody now. That's right, just like Angie Angel last year. Then we got Heathcote, the one-woman band, beats her own drum 20 for 7/365, with no days off and no excuses. Because nobody should be top dog, triple crown focus of attention, but the Liberty Blob, Blobell, because no one else exists, and now she's got the boss's attention. She almost makes you forget she's even got a tag team partner sometimes. Swears up and down she's the best everything ever, and I've been through it with her. But that's when I was just Jody, 'cause now I'm the $1 Million Whip Kit JD. And titles? Heathcote? She's pick and choose. This thing with Danielle, you know, because the front office signed us up for cage matches, hardcore matches, casket matches. No, me and Danielle is all business, Mr. Lynch, I swear it. But I'd say Liberty Belle could be what you'd call a prime target. What a frantic shindig 2025 is gonna be.
Geez, that sounded more like a pipe bomb than a victory lap. Jody Dvorak puts the whole ladies' locker room and front office on notice as to what she's gonna be about in 2025.
I'm the Whip Kitten, the Memphis Millionaires. There's nothing and nobody can stop me, lovers.
Fans, I'd like it publicly understood that the views and statements of Miss Dvorak do not in any way reflect the views of our WL, its senior management, or any and all subordinate employees. Our WL senior staff, the match committee, and the show general managers are on record as not in favor of Miss Dvorak's proposal, and any actions she or other wrestlers may choose to take are solely upon their own initiative.
I'm not even gonna throw shade on you, Heathcote. I'm gonna let your own big mouth hang you. To begin, let's review just a few of the 156 pats on the back Liberty Belle gave herself on her last singles match. Danielle Heathcote is phenomenal. Danielle Heathcote takes no prisoners. Danielle Heathcote loves the tube time. Really, Heathcote? That's gonna be important later. Stay with me. Danielle Heathcote loves being a Grand Slam champion. Danielle Heathcote is the real deal. Danielle Heathcote will not die. And finally, Danielle Heathcote is the heart and soul of our WL. Jody Dvorak is jealous of Danielle Heathcote. Jody Dvorak has lost to Danielle Heathcote in a casket match, steel cage match, submission match, war games match, and also tag team matches. Yeah, Kay, I'm giving you that one. If Jody Dvorak wants Danielle Heathcote, she is not hard to find. Jody Dvorak can't beat Danielle Heathcote, period. I've said it before, Danielle. You try to be something when you're just nothing painted red, white, and blue. So, are you serious? You want me inside that cell, is that right? Hun, well, maybe I'm thinking it's time I do something with this contract. Like get your name on it next to mine. I don't want none of your belts, Danielle. I want you to do a Star Trek and boldly go where we haven't gone before.
Danielle, if the match committee were to sanction a Hell in a Cell match between yourself and Jody Dvorak, just assuming they did, would you sign Jody's contract?
Everyone's gonna try and roast me for saying what I said online, but I meant it. You know, Johnny, it's hard to put it into words, but I knew from the day Jody won the Ladies Memphis Million, this day was coming. And when Jody got chased off Rage and came to Snarl, I was sure. You can't understand where I am about this unless you've really had hate in your heart for someone. And believe me, Johnny, I hate Jody Dvorak every bit as much as she hates me. If the match committee says okay, you bet I'll sign. These fans want to see that $1 million kitten declawed, and I'm ready to do it.
Well, here we go. Liberty Bell Danielle, back in the ring again. No doubt with news about this cell match with Jody Dvorak. I know the match committee already had their vote, so now it's just down to taking the next steps.
The 7 members of the match committee voted 4-3 in favor of Jody Dvorak's proposed Hell in a Cell match with me. Now I said I would sign for it, and that's exactly what I did. I know it doesn't make sense to risk serious injury in this kind of match, especially with someone like Jody, but this rivalry has gone on too long, and it has to end. Plus, it wasn't all bad. I've made Jody cash in her contract briefcase, and I don't have to risk any championships for this match.
And yikes on trikes, right on cue. Here she comes, the Memphis Million heiress, Wood Kitten Jody Dvorak. I guess this kinda makes it official, and it looks like this match is going down later this month.
Boy, Jody sure looks happy. Not at all what you'd expect from someone who's looking down the barrel of a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, she does look happy, doesn't she? Like she knows something we don't. I told the front office to keep these two separated from each other, and I got a funny feeling we're about to find out why.
Well, Jody, I hope you're happy at last. I've known for months, since you got your gubby little paws on that briefcase, that you'd be looking for me. Then, you were chased off Rage by Les Femmes Fatales, and ran over here to Snarl, and I knew this was going to be inevitable. So I signed, and that's the end of your contract.
Your ego just screwed you again, Heathcote. Just like this sick obsession you have with me. Just screwed you again. I said I was thinking about getting your name on a contract, but I never said this one. So I'll be using my contract elsewhere for a real title. You really have painted yourself into a corner, Libby Bell.
I shouldn't be surprised at that, from a born liar. Even if it's true, it doesn't matter now. I'm gonna give you the beating of your life, and make sure you don't ever want to be inside a ring with me ever again. Because that's what you deserve. I said it before, Jody, I hate you, every bit as much as you hate me. You're gonna stop chasing me after this match, I promise you.
Chasing you? For what? Some junior title. You know what your problem is? You came in here a year and a half back, and expect to be treated like some 10-year veteran. Just cause you got some junior championships, and you're sleeping with the GM.
And you'd still be spinning your wheels like the rest of the council bums, if you hadn't lucked out and won the Memphis Million. You might still be on Rage instead of here, trying to make my life here impossible. Contract, briefcase, or not, well, it's like I said, I'm gonna make you not want any of me after this match.
Okay, you said your piece, now get the hell out of there.
Well, if it don't matter.
Oh no, here we go.
Jody's not gonna wait. Looks like she wants to have it out right now.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen. I was afraid of this.
Heathcote makes me physically ill. She swears up and down this whole company revolves around her. She's got a championship body and a rookie mind. That's why she prances around like she's God's gift to women's wrestling. She's had everything handed to her, and she's got the onions to talk about Mercedes
I
Monet.
wanted her not to do this. I knew this was going to happen. Damn! Jody, stop it!
Jody Dvorak really starting to lay into Liberty Bell, and it definitely ain't good. Danielle's fighting back as best she can, but she's starting to fall behind in this brawl.
Danielle nails her with a jawjacker. Danielle setting her up. And here we go, neckbreaker drop. Danielle, he's go. Moves back in, leg sweep from Jody. Oh man, this is so bad. Jody nails her with a belly-to-belly suplex. Look at the arrogance of Jody Dvorak. This is disgusting.
Jody's trying to make her way out of the ring, but Liberty Bell Danielle on her like a wildcat.
Oh, man, oh, man. I knew this was going to happen. I told her not to do this, for crying out loud. Oh, right into the turnbuckles. Oh, God.
This was reprehensible, Jody Dvorak, taking things just one step too damn far. And now it looks like she and Danielle are on a collision course for a Hell in a Cell match. Luckily, Danielle doesn't look hurt too badly, but I guarantee her pride is hurting even worse after Jody's attempted humiliation.
Oh, good God.
It's been a rough month for you, I know, between the increasing tensions with the sectarians and your impending Hell in a Cell match against Jody Dvorak, which us all in the booth have been very concerned about. Tex Lynch especially. How are you feeling about it all?
This whole month's been very rough for me between Lilith and Jody. I know these next few major matches could end up costing me, and I think this is the only way I can move forward. Jody is going to be job number one. If I can survive the cell, then I'll be ready to deal with Lilith and the sectarian. I hate you every bit as much as you hate me. But the biggest support I'll need is going to come from you fans watching right now.
I want to break you.
I hate Jody Dvorak every bit as much as she hates me.
I want to hurt you.
If the match committee says okay, you bet I'll sign.
I want to see the sweat, and the tears, and the bruises,
I'm gonna make you not want any of me after this match.
and maybe some broken bones.
I'm gonna give you the beating of your life,
I just want to put a crack in that goddamn Liberty Bell.
and make sure you don't ever want to be inside a ring with me ever again.
I'm gonna destroy Danielle Heathcote. I'm gonna put that crack in the Liberty Bell. I'm not hard to find either Heathcote. In her own freaking hometown. She's probably gonna have a nervous breakdown.
Because that's what you deserve.
I'm the Whip King, the Memphis millionaireess. Let's get you some tube time, bitch.